Are we on?
Yep, you expected me to scare you, huh?
I did.
No.
I did.
No, that comes later.
Well, welcome back.
Yeah, it's been like a 2-month hiatus.
Oh my gosh, it's been a while.
Probably longer than that.
Oh, well, we went through a lot of stuff.
It's been a hellacious summer.
Mentally frustrating. I had to go to PT for my lower back.
Well, it's been mentally and emotionally exhausting.
Yeah.
Physically painful.
Yeah. Physically painful. Last time I picked up trash from my bathroom and hurt my back.
I was bit by a dog.
Welcome to 33!
So, yeah, I know, right? Welcome to your 30s. They're going to be great.
Now I have to go see a physical therapist.
I still have a lump where the dog bit me.
Good Lord.
Yeah. There's like a...
Oh, and I went on vacation too. So.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
Well, you're on vacation. But then you went on like a
weekend vacation for my birthday.
Yeah.
To see the Crescent Hotel.
Which was one of the last episodes we did, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It was right before you went.
I had so many thoughts and stuff. Like our favorite podcast has moved on.
Yes.
Which we'll miss them greatly, but I get it. Totally understand.
Okay, but have you listened? You have not listened to the last one yet?
I listened to it a month after it was released.
Okay.
So I listened to it on September 20th.
You're better than me. I have not listened to it yet.
It took me. I was
thinking about it the other day en route, and I was like, oh, I really need to listen to that. And then I looked at the time, and I looked at how many I had left, and I was like, I don't have time to get into that.
I also didn't want to do it en route because I was
crying like a baby.
Yeah, I cried. So
well, I mean, it was a all good things come. You invested 3 years.
Yeah.
I mean, right. I can understand that you were basically there from the beginning, or pretty close to the beginning.
Right.
And where I came in very late, but, binged a lot of the stuff. So, right. I mean, there's that. And and it's not like they live close where
but, I get it, though.
Yeah, no. I'm
100% supportive.
And it's like we told them in the letter. It's, we 100% support the fact that you are taking your emotional and mental health extremely serious.
Right.
And putting that forward
is
first.
Important.
Yeah.
But, yes, I listened to it. I also realized that I'm an ignoramus, and I did not give them more information about the Crescent. So after I listened to that, I was like, you idiot. Because I was going to email them back and tell them more information about the Crescent, because I literally learned the history while there.
Right.
And I was like, I'll email them back. And then I forgot. Like, life happened, and I forgot to email them back. And I was like, fork them. And I listened to it like a month later. I was like, dang it. You should have told them more. Because I was like, there's a morgue? I was like, I should have explained why there's a morgue in there. But I didn't. I'm going to email them back.
Yeah, I mean, they still want to know.
Yeah, I'll let them know. But I was just like, dang it.
There's a morgue? That's funny.
Oh, but yeah, it was a rough go listening to it. I think I I listened to it on the 20th, but I listed it. Use your words.
So, what I'm understanding is English is still hard.
English is still hard.
The summer did not help our English skills at all.
No, not at all. Probably took me further away from it. But I listened to it in pieces. So I got through the first part of it. I was like, I got to take a break.
You cried.
I cried.
And you're like, I got to dry my eyes.
I got to dry my eyes. I can't hear because I'm crying. I was like, so I listened to it in pieces, and I finally finished it that evening.
Gotcha.
So I got through all of it. And it's not a very long episode, but I made it a whole day thing.
No, I still haven't. I probably will this week.
Yeah. Well, I just was like, I've waited a month. It's time for me to go ahead and listen to it and go ahead and just bite the bullet and get it over with.
Like, it doesn't matter how long I put it off.
No, it's still going to be there.
It's still
going to be over.
It's still going to be the last one.
But it's not like they're gone. It's not like I can't reach out and talk to them or anything.
Yeah, no, we definitely still have...
Yeah, communication.
Yeah, communication outlets.
I need to communicate with them about the Crescent.
Don't worry, you don't communicate with anybody really well.
I am terrible. I am terrible. Like, I don't text well. I don't call well. I don't email back well unless it's work related and I have to do it immediately.
Right.
I'm terrible. Like, I get into the point, I'm like, I'm going to do it. And then something else takes my attention, and then I forget about it until like 2 weeks later. I'm like, oh, I need to take care of that.
You're like, well, I started to text you, and then Bird
It's true, because sometimes I'll be texting back my family, and because some of them have that red notice, like leave them on red, and it shows that I'm texting back, and then I get distracted by something, and I think I've sent it, and then I go back to open up my text message, thinking, well, they didn't respond back to it. It's still sitting there in my not sent. I'm like, you moron.
So iPhone to iPhone has that.
Right.
Samsung to Samsung has that. Mm-hmm. I get in trouble if... So, like, it will show... And Telegram has that.
Right. Telegram
and does. So, April and I have switched to Telegram because the service is a little more stable for whatever reason. And it sends stuff quicker.
Right.
So, it'll show that double check mark.
Yeah.
And if I don't reply, April gives me, like, 5 minutes after reading it. And she goes, hello? Or, I fell back asleep yesterday and she goes, are you ignoring me? She comes in, my phone's on my chest, and I'm, like, passed out.
You can also go in and look at the people who are part of the group, and it will show you they've been on 2 minutes ago. They were on a minute ago.
Yeah, active or online or
they were last active or whatever at 2:25 or p.m. Yeah. And I just like, that's pretty cool. But
stop stalking me.
I hate the red thing because people are like, I don't want to insult people thinking that I'm not trying to communicate with them. But I honestly would rather have a conversation face-to-face because I'm terrible at English, period. It's easier for me to explain that when I'm sitting face-to-face to somebody.
Well, I mean, they get it then.
Yeah. They're like, oh, that makes sense. Oh, my gosh.
They're like, Abby, what?
Stop it.
What?
They're like, I don't understand what you're saying. Do you understand?
I literally do not understand the words coming out of your mouth.
But if I go to text something and then it's like a whole conversation, I just give up in the minute. I'm like, I just need to talk to them. Because then I'm like, it's a whole like 4 or 5 paragraphs. And then I get lost in the middle of it trying to type it out. And then my thought process gets ahead. So I'm like, I'll skip words. Like it's in my head saying, oh, I've done that. But then I look down, I'm like, I've skipped like 5 words. This doesn't make any sense. Like I start with the beginning word and end it with the one that...
Well, that's where you just send a voice memo.
Just want to say like...
Yeah, you just send a voice memo.
And that's like, I think that's probably one of the things like I didn't... it's easier for me to explain things when I'm talking to somebody than it is to write it out in an email or write it out in a text message. It would just be easier to like just call them. And
see, I'm the exact opposite. And I think mine is because... I can tell you exactly how I feel, and it will come off asshole-like, or it will come off like I don't know what I'm talking about. And then in a text or in an email, I can write it out and go, oh, no, that sounds really harsh. Delete, reword that. But I'm also that more aggressive personality. And not aggressive in like a confrontational type, but if I'm sending a business email and I'm pissed, I can go and delete the cuss words. Mm-hmm. Where if I'm saying it face to face, I can't delete that. I can't.
Well, that's different. Yeah.
But I mean, it's I'm the complete opposite.
I also, whenever I'm explaining things like if it might be a story of some sort or something I've learned, it's easier for me to communicate it face to face than over a email because I'll forget like pieces, and like if I'm talking it through, it helps me remember it. But at the same time, I get really excited about the story.
So when you email them, just email them videos.
They're gonna be like, no, delete, no.
I emailed them a video once, 4th of July. I was like, we were sitting there, and I was like, so this is fireworks. Not really into fireworks, but we just wanted to send you happy 4th of July from, the winds come sweeping down the plain area.
Oh, Oklahoma. You never heard that fong? Oh, gosh.
The thong fong?
The fong. Yeah.
Your mom should be disappointed that you know what that is.
My mom is just disappointed in general.
So, I don't know if you heard it the other day going into work, but we were talking about your mom, and I was like, how I was going to call mom, and you're like, go ahead.
Yeah.
And, that day, and I had said something earlier, and I was like, I'll call mom. And you were walking away. I was like, she likes me better anyway. And some of the guys at work were like, oh. I was like, no, it's a known fact. It's fine.
We've already gone through this.
It's a known fact. It's
known.
fine.
It is
it's
so
fine.
known.
But all the guys thought it was like, ooh, that's harsh.
Burn.
Oh, I'm like, no, it's fine. Even her mom says so. It's fine.
Yeah. Well, one of the guys at work, you know who he is. Tosh.
Oh.
He started calling me a vegan taco.
Yeah, I heard about that.
I told my family about it, and they just laughed. They're like...
Ariel couldn't handle it. Ariel could not handle it. She was like, it's not okay. It's not okay. And I was like, Ariel, it's fine.
They're talking about me. Should I be the one with the issue?
It was when I was like, she goes, Tasha's not right. And I was like, what did he say? And when she told me, I was like, nice. Nice.
Well, I mean, he's not wrong.
No.
So.
I was like, wait, would it be vegan or vegetarian?
I think I don't know the difference. Is that weird? Vegans, are they like strict? Like, you cannot...
I don't know.
Pass this line. Vegetarians have more of a... they focus more on the vegetables. Vegans just focus on anything that's not animal related.
I don't know. Hang on.
So if they use
different
manure to create vegetables, they won't eat it.
Vegan and vegetarian.
Vegetarian. Let's find out.
Ooh, this is a
PETA.
We're going to PETA.org. They should know.
They should know. They definitely should know. Why choose
vegetarians? Don't eat any animals, including pigs, chickens, cows, fish, and others.
Mm-hmm.
Dadgummit, PETA.
Why don't we just give like a straight up answer? Just like, this is what they do.
A vegan diet nope, read it right. Excludes all meat and animal products.
Okay.
Whereas vegetarian diet, okay, so hang on. Vegan excludes meat, poultry, fish, seafood, dairy, and eggs. Whereas vegetarian diet excludes meat, poultry, fish, and seafood. So it's meat versus meat and animal products.
Okay.
So you can be vegan. Vegan is actually more extreme than vegetarian.
Okay.
There's a few variations, obviously, because, what diet doesn't have variations? Veganism is a stricter form of vegetarianism.
Okay.
Which makes it sound...
Well, congratulations, all you vegans. You have a lot more control than I do, clearly.
Yep, so technically, wouldn't you be a vegetarian, Taco?
Probably. Still like dairy products. I'm done with this conversation. I don't even know. It's either one of those. I could be a vegetarian taco.
Depends on how strict you are for the day.
That's how extreme I want to go.
You know what? No, I'm going to agree. You're pretty extreme. Let's go vegan. I agree. You're pretty extreme.
He also says I have my attitude is based off of 3 different animals, and it depends on how I am feeling that day as what animal he's going to call me. And one is a dolphin, which...
Okay.
That's why the other day I made a dolphin noise and it cracked up half the people because it was just wrong on so many levels. And then he calls me a sea turtle, which if I'm a turtle, I'm more of a docile, happy, smiley, go at it. If I am a dolphin, then I am just being a straight up dill hole.
Okay.
And if I'm a tiger shark, it means you don't want to mess with me that day.
Okay, so... Well, all right then.
I know, right? I'm okay with 2 of those, and one of those I want to slap him in his face.
I mean, dolphin, I get it. Cute to look at and not so great to, mess with.
Don't interact with me.
Yeah.
I will be a jerk.
Just look at you and walk away. Otherwise, you'll get assaulted.
I guess it's more... I guess it's more along the lines of being a dolphin is when I have, like snarky comebacks and stuff like that. Like, if he wants to say something, I'm like...
So wait, then that means you're always a dolphin over here.
And if I'm a tiger shark, I'm pissed off, and I just want people to leave me alone and do their jobs. Yeah.
So that's probably a day when somebody else is in charge.
Sometimes.
So, Redbeard.
Ah!
What is going on my screen? I don't know if this is still recording, but my screen just freaked out. Nope, still recording. I don't know. All of a sudden...
That was a great adventure we just went on.
Yeah, all of a sudden my streaming stuff...
It's just like...
Yeah,
boom,
my uploads
magic.
came up, and now Chrome is blinking, and...
It's like, talk to me!
Oh, because it updated. Well, there you go.
Me.
Alright. So, good times. Live. This is live, people. This is proof of no editing.
We don't know what we're doing, clearly.
No, that's why we didn't edit. Because we took too long to edit.
Too long to edit.
Our 1 hour show would become 15 minutes from all the...
nonsense.
Yeah, we'd have to record for 5 hours to get an hour's worth of content.
Yeah, because I just trip over everything.
So, Redbeard.
Yeah.
Hates feet.
Yeah.
That footbed.
Yeah.
Could not resist. And
he would not sleep ever if that was his bed.
Oh man,
he would never sleep.
I'd paint the toenails on it.
Oh, please don't.
Just because, like, I'd take some lacquer and like make it women's feet so it'd be worse.
No.
But I can't remember what was. Oh, they were talking about my voice.
Oh.
Which, Redbeard, this is my normal voice. This is not my nighttime voice. It is 11:48 a.m. on a Monday. This is my voice. Mm-hmm. He always gets me at night when my voice drops. Mm-hmm. So when I pull in, he's like, "Hey, how was your day?" And I'm like, "Good." He goes, "Damn it, Crash." I was like, "What?" Like, what? Like, he always gets it really low. Mm-hmm. And Eugene was like, "Damn, Crash, like, dude." I was like, "What?" But they always get me when I'm coming in at night, and so they hear the lowest.
The tired part.
Well, everything has settled, mm-hmm. You know, the humidity is down, like all of that stuff. All of the normal factors are no longer there.
Right.
So they always get the very, very deep of the deep of my voice. So this is what I sound like on a normal basis. Yep. When I come into work, this is normally what I sound like. Mm-hmm. So it's not as deep as it actually is, but I looked at Eugene, and in my very deep voice, which I will try to imitate again, mm-hmm. I looked at Eugene, and he's like, "Damn, Crash, that voice is like, don't be mad. Don't be mad that my balls dropped further than yours." And Eugene goes, "Damn, Crash!" He's like, "I just can't, man. I can't." And I was like, "Don't be a hater, man." But that's always my thing. Sorry, my allergies are going crazy. My eyes itch like.
That's okay. I'm having issues with my eyes today too.
But it was funny because he's always everybody. Like, I've had 3 guys now go, "Oh, your voice, I'm so jealous." She's gonna come barging through that door because it is not very secure. I just want to let you know.
It's fine.
Everybody can hear the thump, thump, thump. We know this.
Yeah, we've known from.
So this door right here leads to the rest of my house, and my daughter is gonna come barging through at any moment.
It's like on the edge of my seat, like,
and it's gonna scare the shit out of Abby.
No, it won't.
Yes, it will.
I'll hear that right there.
You'll hear that.
Yeah.
But you'll expect just a on the door, and when it comes flying open, that's when it's gonna scare you.
You make it seem like I get scared at the drop of a hat.
I mean, no, not a hat. That doesn't make a big noise.
It's like. You're like, oh yeah, stop it.
So, anyway, 3 guys at work have told me that they're jealous of my voice, and I'm like, okay, but mine still squeaks. Like,
right.
Mine still.
You did that right. Oh!
My laugh is not manly. my voice still cracks. Like, you know, okay, you can be jealous of how deep it is, but I'm jealous that you can pee standing up, like,
It's a little thing.
without assistance. Like, it is. It's the little things. Like, I'd rather be able to pee standing up and sound like Pee Wee Herman all the time. Okay, maybe not all the time. That was extreme. But
a little too far.
That was extreme.
Can't stand that.
Oh, man. So, I'm just saying, like, the nighttime voice is completely different than this voice.
Mm-hmm.
But they never see me during the day, so they don't know.
A lot of people's nighttime voices are different than, not to be awkward, but my first waking up voice is different than when I go to sleep.
But that's the thing, is most people when they first wake up, because of the nighttime phlegm, and if you sleep with your mouth open and the dry and the this, that, and the other, that's normally what it is. But mine's at night.
Right.
So
you're just getting it before everybody else does.
Or later. It would make sense to be later since, I've now hit my second puberty.
Right. Sorry.
It's fine.
I know that's rough.
It is rough. Like, I finally started to get my acne under control, but...
Now your hair's just going all over the place.
My hair is ridiculous, like...
Thank God I only went through one. Thank God.
Man. Like, I get why people are like, I want to change genders before... Like, some of the younger ones that know that their body doesn't align with who they actually are. Like, I get why they want to go through it before they hit their puberty, but I don't agree with going through it before you hit your puberty because things change when you hit puberty. So I don't agree with it, but I get why they want to, because who wants to hit puberty twice? Oh, man.
It's like hitting a brick wall.
It's worse. This brick wall is covered in grease and oil, and you just go face first, and then... Like, I wake up in the morning and my skin is really oily. I was like, I haven't even been to work and I took a shower last night. I exfoliated my face last night and it's oily. It's just disgusting. So, yeah. Maybe that's why all of the trans guys are like, the trans men have these big beards so it hides all the pimples.
Maybe.
I'm really hoping that's not the case.
I still have pimples. I get them. My nieces like to poke at them.
But yours are probably stress-related.
Yeah. Stress-related or just, generally.
Do you do this a lot, though?
No. I don't like touching my face because my face gets oily. So if I can avoid touching my face at all costs, it's great.
Well, there you go. That's why your skin is nice and smooth. Like, no, you don't have, like... There. You have very smooth skin and you have, like, your pores. That's what I was looking for.
My pores are
You don't have big pores. Have you ever done one of those black masks?
Yes. They have been... the ones that stick on your face? Yeah, I've done those, and Izzy and Gabby have a lot of fun ripping them off. And, enjoy.
You're supposed to apparently do them slow. Kids don't do that.
No, they don't do slow, no.
No, they don't.
They have one speed and one speed only.
Yep. Yeah.
Unless it comes to them, then they want, no. Don't pull the band-aid off fast. No.
I need you to do it slow. Slow is painful. Just slow. It's
like the opposite.
It is.
Now I get to hurt you.
But the thing is you're supposed to do it slow because then it actually pulls the stuff out of your skin.
Well, the next time I won't let the twins do it.
Yeah.
Because I like to do it every once in a while.
Because if you do it fast, it doesn't get everything. And you're apparently also, thank you, Ariel, supposed to take a warm shower before to open up your pores and then do the mask.
Some people use a steam mask, the steamer thingy. I'm not that fancy. I'll take a shower. Thank you. I'm not going to go out and buy something I can use in the shower.
Right. I'm thinking about getting one of those little suction tools.
I thought about that too.
I thought about
my nose, my chin area. Because these are my problem areas. My nose and my chin right here. That's my problem areas.
So, with the testosterone, my body is my problem area. I asked April, this is probably TMI, but, if we haven't crossed a line in the episodes we've done, then, I mean...
Sorry. Sorry, not sorry.
I asked her to scratch my back, and I was like, ooh, what was that? And she looks and she goes, blackhead? Dang it.
You can make some money off those videos.
I could if I let them fester, but I can't let them fester.
Oh, sorry.
I know.
It's so fascinating to watch. I'm not gonna lie.
It really
I watched
is.
those videos of them removing pimples and stuff of that
Mhm.
nature, but the whole time I'm like, why am I watching this?
Well, and those big, like...
Oh yeah, those big old like the
infected
cysts and stuff
Yeah.
like that. Oh, it's so
Dr.
gross.
Pimple Popper
Oh, yeah.
is definitely in...
Mhm.
But, you know what? Like, I should have been an ear, nose, and throat doctor and specialized in just ears. Because I love... Like, the kids, they'll come to me and be like, clean out my ears, please. I'm like, done. Like,
I
yes.
guess I gotta come to you to clean out my ears. I was just talking about that with my dad the other day.
Like, I get in there, like, I have my little headlamp so I can see so I don't hurt you. Like, and then I have a little tool that, like, yeah.
Okay.
I'm telling you, it's a weird thing.
It is a weird thing.
But I am obsessed with ears. And I don't know if it's because I had ear problems as a kid, but I swore that I would never let my kids' ears be so compacted that it hurt them.
Right.
And so I started Hunter out really young by cleaning out his ears because I had ear drain problems. And then Riley has some ear drain problems, but luckily she hears just fine. And so clean out her ears. She actually gets jealous. Like, she wants her ears done, and then when I go to move on to Hunter's, she's like, no, the baby's turn. And I'm like, I just did yours. So then I have to kind of scrape along the outside to make her... And she's like, oh, okay, we're done. So I could have made some really good money. You could have. Just cleaning out people's ears. Yep. I would have been completely disgusted and looked at them and went, what is your problem? And it probably would have made my ear thing because, they pull out bugs and stuff sometimes, too.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That would have made me cringe and super... Because that's why I can't camp. Right. I don't like camping because you have to lay on the ground and bugs are on the ground and they can crawl in your ear.
It's not so bad.
Well...
I've camped a few times. It's not so bad. You're in a tent. No, but I have issues up here. Like, this is my no-fly zone for most people. Mm-hmm. Like, if you come up and I don't know you and I'm going to punch you. Sorry. Yeah. This is just like, don't touch my ears, don't touch my shoulders. That's just me. You're like, don't do it. Right. Even when my nieces, I had to control myself when they first started out messing with my ears. And now I'm to the point they're fine. I'm fine with it. But, like, I sleep with a blanket over my ears because I'm afraid something's going to crawl in my ear. So my blanket has to be over my ear, and my feet have to be uncovered. Now, if I'm sitting... Well, that should be easy when you pull one because you're tall. So it just comes up over my ears. And your feet are automatically uncovered. Yeah. And if I'm laying down on a couch and I don't have a blanket or anything, I'll take my shirt and put it up over my ear like that. Huh. I'll do this, and then I'll go to sleep because I have to have my ear covered. Huh. If I don't have my ear covered, I'm not... Can't sleep. Yeah, and then even when I'm laying there, and my nieces sometimes lay with me and they want to be held, so I have both of them here, and I can't get the blanket up because I don't want to suffocate them. I'll sit there and I'll just kind of do this little thing. I won't go to sleep until they're asleep. Well, that's where you just take a couple of pillows and just... See, I've tried to push my pillows up, but the girls, I don't want to suffocate them. They're like... well, then they need to learn how to breathe. Natalie, teach them how to breathe. Teach them how to breathe. But that's my, I have to trust you in order to touch this. Yeah. And so that's just... I'm telling you. Like, even now I got the chills, don't touch me. April has a weird thing. So I can dig in my ears with tools, which is dangerous because I can't see what I'm doing, but I can feel that I'm too far or whatever. Riley will occasionally go, okay, Mama's turn, and April just kind of cringes because it sends that tingling down into her throat, and she's like, I gotta cough, I gotta sneeze, but you're in my ear, I can't do it. Right. And so basically my job is to look in April's ear and make sure there's no big chunks of anything that could be the sign of an ear infection or something like that. Yeah. And so that's what I do because you can only do so much with a fingernail or I don't really like QT swabs because it just feels like it's pushing more of it down into your ear. I do it for I'll use them for the outside of my ears, up in here. But then if I try to go down, it feels like I'm just pushing it more of an issue. And you could be. So I'm just like, But I'm telling you what, it's so satisfying to me. How did we get on the top of your ears? I don't know. Welcome. That's fine. That's Med 101. Disclaimer, don't shove random objects in your ear trying to clean them. Yeah, no, that's a bad idea. Pimple popper, that's why. Oh, yeah, because I like that. And then where you're talking about acne, and then it just kind of, And then the big old... the cyst. Anvil falling on somebody. Is that what it's called? I don't know. From acne. Sorry.
Acme, not Acme, and got you. I got you.
Trying to
I got you. A little
somewhere.
play on words. A little play on words. I got you.
I've
I got
moved on.
you.
It's a rusty little moment, but we also said that we were going to talk about sharks, and we never got to.
We never did.
No,
because it was supposed to be Shark Week, and then
I went on vacation in the middle of Shark Week.
Yeah, and then
it was my birth week, as I always say.
When you came back, schedules got crazy.
I was exhausted. And it's probably because I didn't sleep very well.
Well, and then somebody else took vacation at work, and you had to fill in for them and kind of change your schedule. And then it's been hard getting together.
It has been, but it's getting better. It's getting back to the moment. Well, ish.
right before holiday delivery season.
Like from end of October till probably the mid of February, it'll be go time.
Yeah. We said that last year, and then it didn't slow down.
It didn't, but I think we attributed that a lot to the pandemic and the fact that people.
But now we're on the rise again.
Well, it doesn't seem like from our standpoint, it doesn't seem as bad as it was.
No, but the vaccine is out there now, and
it's
FDA approved the Pfizer vaccine over the summer. So, I mean, that was a big step in the medical.
It's pretty fast, too.
Yeah.
Not a lot of vaccines get that approved that fast.
Johnson & Johnson still has not gotten that.
I don't think Johnson & Johnson will ever get that.
Johnson & Johnson's like, we approve this message.
I will not be doing anything with Johnson & Johnson. Thank you very much.
I'll buy your Q-tips. I will buy your baby wash, but
about that
vaccine.
Probably want to stay in your lane. That is not one of them. We're going to get so much trouble for saying that.
Don't care. Shut us down. I have another email.
We're going to get canceled.
Cancel culture.
It's okay. My mom cancels me all the time, so I'm used to it.
It is what it is.
It is what it is.
It happens.
But we're good. Just gotta smile and wave.
Mm-hmm.
Smile and wave, boy. Smile and wave.
Oh, not that kind of wave?
Mom, I didn't do that.
Nope, that was all me. That was not pre...
Except I do this, read between the lines.
Yeah. But if they can't read, then you're not insulting them. So.
Exactly. There we go.
I mean, you kind of are. You're kind of like literally waving it in their face if they can't read.
In different cultures, this is a flip-off. So.
Mm-hmm. Well, believe it or not, when we grew up, we were told that was asshole in sign language.
Not told that.
Oh, that's right. You were guarded.
Okay.
You were guarded.
Okay.
Well, no.
Okay.
But I think somewhere along the line, somebody tried to change that into like ASS whole for like.
That's genius, though.
For like.
ASL?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's not true. So if you have gone your entire life thinking that, not true.
Falsehood.
Yeah.
What is it?
Asshole?
Yeah. You just point at somebody and say...
Well, you can't say anything.
Yes. Dan. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm definitely canceled now.
No, I don't remember, actually. I don't remember. That's one because in my ASL classes we didn't discuss that.
Right.
Now, what I can tell you, okay, so hungry is this.
Right.
Just one time, hungry.
Hungry.
Okay. If you do you do it like this, because like in sign language, the more exaggerated you do something, the more severe it is. Okay. So like tired is like, oh. So if you're just tired, you're like, I'm tired. But if you're super tired, you're like, oh, I'm tired. Mm-hmm. So the more exaggerated you do it is the more severe. If you are super hungry, do not do this.
Why?
That means horny.
Oh.
Did learn that.
It's good to know.
One time, you have to make it a very big facial expression, like, hungry. Mm-hmm. Do not do this. Because that...
Yeah.
And if you do it with the facial expression, that means you're, like, very... Yeah. Because somebody in my class did that, like, they're super hungry, and I'll never forget the look on my teacher's face. She goes... She was legit...
No, back up.
And she got a hold of the class. She's like, different. This. And we were like, well, this is what? And she goes, and she kind of stood there for a minute. We're all adults.
Right.
And I don't even remember how she explained it to us. I don't know if she wrote it on the board or if she, like, spelled it out or,
Right.
but the entire class went, and then you could hear the giggling and, like, all of that. And it was just, yeah.
Yeah.
That's the one thing that has really stuck with me is that hungry is different than this.
Well, good to know.
Yeah.
I will never do that ever again. Never.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, yeah. There you go.
Good
the more you know.
The more you know.
That was just, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I said I was going to tell everybody my top 5 favorite sharks. And we never got to that.
Okay.
So, I was waiting for it.
I know, you were prepared for it.
I was so prepared for it.
I know.
I felt like one of those ghost people that, like, shut up.
Did you hear that?
Did you hear that? I like how... We're getting off topic again, but I've been watching a lot of ghost shows because that's all I watch. Because I don't really like TV.
And you're trying to not be a skeptic.
Not be a skeptic, but it's so easy to be one.
Mm-hmm.
Especially when you watch Ghost Adventures.
Well, and it's edited and it's...
Yeah, it's so easy because I like. They're like, look at that little orb. We've debunked it. It's not a fly or dust or anything like that. I'm like,
how do you know?
How do you know? Like
I literally had a dust. Like,
oh, it's an orb. Oh my god. So I don't believe in orbs. Just put it that way. I don't. But a lot. I'm getting choked up by the ghost in your house.
Apparently there is one. My mom swears there's one.
I was kidding.
I wasn't.
But I like how they especially, I'm not going to name names, but if you watch Ghost Adventures, you know who I'm talking about. They get all excited, like, listen, and they're like, shut up. And they start talking, and they're like, and then they're like, shut up. Like, I'm the type of person who's like, can you please be quiet for a second? Please, thank you. And then I just don't, shut up. Like, he starts talking.
They're aggressive.
Yeah, they're like, he starts talking, and then they hear something, and then he keeps talking, and then he's like telling everybody else to shut up while he keeps talking. He's like, shut up.
That is an egotistical type.
I'm just like...
So, we'll get back to your sharks, but my mom, something was said, and she was sitting on the couch out there, and she goes... Something was said about ghosts. She goes, oh, so you know about the lady that lives here then? And I just looked at her, and I was like, no.
You mean April?
No, she said lady. April can burp with the rest of them, definitely not ladylike.
You can burp and still be a lady.
No, sorry. April belches.
Still a lady.
No, not so much.
I can be a lady and burp. And fart. Continue.
Okay, so I just kind of looked at my mom and was like, no. And she goes, well, I assumed, since you said, I was like, I said that I've felt some kind of a presence here, but I didn't know who it was because, people pass and whatever. And then with Riley, I was like, you kind of feel those guardian feelings.
Mm-hmm.
She goes, oh yeah, there was one day there was a lady at the end of your hallway. And I was like, okay. Preface, my mom's a little crazy.
Oh.
She doesn't watch these, so I don't really care. She swears certain things happen when they didn't.
Right.
She swears, well, yeah.
Yeah.
But she's getting older and dementia runs in our family, and sometimes things gets crossed and whatever. I'm not saying she's completely crazy, but
right.
She has her moments.
Right.
Family. So I was just like, oh, okay. So now when certain things go off, like there was the time that I was sitting in the living room, I don't remember if I told you this, doing homework or something like that at like 2 a.m. And one of Riley's toys went off.
Oh, yeah, you did tell me about that.
Okay,
yeah.
So I'm like, well, was it the lady? Or was it my grandma? Or was it my sister? Or was it my father-in-law? Or was it...
The 2 cats that roam around in your house?
Well, no, this is before the cats.
Oh, okay.
So I was like, could have been the lady. I'm sure she's Victorian era. That's what all good ghosts are. The lady in the white dress, you know.
They're
always in a white dress. I just want a
dress.
lady in blue jeans to come up and slap me and be like, "Need some tobacco?"
There's always a lady in white.
I know.
Why aren't she wearing something else? What, like, are you sure that's not just the curtain or
right?
the air?
I don't understand, because I know there was blue dresses too.
They had all kinds of colored dresses.
Unless white is supposed to represent the purity of their spirit.
Right, which...
Because normally, if you think about it, the more demonic spirits that they see are normally in red or in the shadows.
Or they sound like a child.
Right. I mean, children... kind of demonic.
Children's laughs are scary enough, unless it's like...
Unless you can actually see the
Unless
laugh.
you see them laughing.
Right. So,
or you're near somewhere there's children.
I'm wondering if the white doesn't represent... You know, in a wedding, white represents purity.
Right.
So I'm wondering if that's why all of the ghosts are seen in white as women.
Right. I just wonder if sometimes it's just our mind. I'm the skeptic.
Right.
Like, a lot of it, I feel like it could be something out of the corner of your eye that, you know, a piece of lint stuck to your eyelid or something. I don't know.
Well, it floors me that women are always in a white dress.
Yeah. Maybe it is the purity of it all.
Men are in, like, World War I garb or Civil War, or he was in a fedora and a black, like...
He was wearing a cowboy hat.
Yeah, you know, they have more specific...
traits than, or like...
Yeah, it's not just a woman in a white dress on the staircase.
Right.
That's what gets me. Yeah. That's why I'm like, So anyway, your sharks. Let's just jump back.
I'll just talk about my top 5 sharks. We won't go into detail. Number 1, bull shark.
Because they're bullies.
Because they can survive it. They can they can survive in freshwater and
saltwater.
So if you ever have a shark attack in fresh water, it's most likely a bull shark. They also like to butt up against things before they bite. So if you hear something like try to knock your leg, and you're in the ocean of some sort,
pull your leg up.
I would just, be cautious. There are a lot of things that bump into you, but
no, I'm pulling my leg up.
Bull sharks are known to bump before they attack.
Nope, pulling it up.
The second one is a whale shark. Whale sharks look big and intimidating, but they are not. They eat krill and some of those.
So wait, that's you.
I'm a whale shark. They have the name shark, but they aren't like attacking sharks. You know what I mean? They're big. They're big.
They're the docile version.
Yeah, docile.
They're the vegetarian sharks.
No, they still eat like krill and stuff. They're right up there with like basking sharks. Basking sharks are also filter feeders. So
is that why Carol? Never mind. Go on.
Anyways, so number 2 was the whale shark. Number 3 is the zebra shark. Zebra sharks are a smaller shark.
They go with everything, by the way.
Everything. They start
except for leopards.
But that's the funny thing is zebra sharks, when they're born, they have stripes. When they become mature, they have dots. So they look like they look like.
Just kidding. They go with leopards.
They could be confused. People might get them confused with a leopard shark because they have dots. But when they're born, they have the stripes. When they mature into age, they get the dots. But I like them.
Their stripes slowly like recede into just dots.
Dots. Yeah. I like them because I just think they're cool.
Well, ain't that just fashion sensitive? That's fashion inclusive. Stripes and polka dots.
Now, my 4th favorite shark is a goblin shark. I don't know a whole lot about goblin sharks. I just know that whenever they go to bite, they look really weird. Look them up. Promise you won't be disappointed. They look like alien sharks to me, but they're goblin sharks, and their mouth can extend to grab something and it can come back.
I've seen those. Scares the crap out of me.
Goblin sharks, yes, what they are. And then my 5th favorite shark is the hammerhead shark because they look like the dorkfish of the shark family because they're like that. And there's different.
Aren't their eyes Out there too?
Yeah, their eyes are on the ends of
Yeah.
Yeah.
So their peripheral vision is incredible.
Yeah, they have amazing peripheral. But I just like them because there's different types of hammerhead sharks too. There's littler ones. There are the biggest, the great hammerheads. Those are the big
Which
ones.
is the stereotypical one that you always see.
And they usually flow in with people. Like there's a lot of them. It's kind of like a school of sharks. Sometimes when you see them migrating and what I'm saying. But those are my top 5 favorite sharks. The top 3 sharks that are known for the most attacks. The ones that you really have to watch out for: the bull shark, the great white shark, and the tiger shark. Because tiger sharks are like toddlers that go straight in their mouth. They don't even like explore it. They just like boom right in their mouth.
And they're like, oh.
That's why a lot of we watch Jaws. That's real life. You open them up, you're gonna have trash. They're gonna have all kinds of things just because everything goes straight in their mouth. They just go right for it.
Dummies.
Yeah, but bull sharks, they usually bump things before they go for but you gotta watch out for them too because
you'd think they'd be called whale sharks that way because they bump into things and whales, on Finding Dory. Oh, sorry, I didn't see it.
That's really bad vision. But my golden line.
My sense of humor really hasn't changed.
Really hasn't. But fun fact about me is on my bucket list is I want to swim with bull sharks and whale sharks.
I mean, if you die before that happens, we can set you at sea.
Yeah, just throw me in the water with some bull sharks. I'll be fine. They'll have at it. Don't even cremate me. Just.
I mean,
donate.
We'll donate the organs that are good.
Well, yeah, give the organs away.
So you back up.
Need them.
So you back up and ship you out to sea. And
just donate my body to science.
Be like, she wanted to swim with the sharks, and this is the only way I know how to do that.
I don't want to be buried anyways. There's no point in putting my body in a ground just to
I'm going to science.
So just take my body. I don't need it anymore.
Yeah. Nope. I'm donating my body to science, my organs. If I don't...
I'm an organ donor, though.
Yep. So. Organ donor. You can still be donated to science, being an organ donor. And then they cremate you for free and send you back to your family. So there's literally no cost to your family whatsoever.
That's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
That would be good because I don't want to be buried. I'm already a claustrophobic person, even though I'm not in the box. Even though, like, the thought of my final resting place is in a box.
Abby's like
6 feet underground.
Abby's like,
just
look,
like, no, it already bothers me.
I understand I'm already dead.
I'm already dead, but
I get it. But I swear to everything good and evil, this bit of a skeptic, Abby, will come back and haunt your ass if you put me in a box.
If you put me in a box,
6 feet underground,
we're gonna talk.
I will come and haunt your ass.
Right.
That's Abby talking right now because Abby doesn't cuss.
Abby doesn't cuss. Unless you really, really, really piss me off.
Right.
Then that's when the tiger shark comes out. And it goes straight in my mouth. I'm sorry.
I have a joke. It's right there on the tip of my tongue.
Oh, God. Is it inappropriate?
It's very inappropriate. Oh, it's also extremely personal.
If my mom is going to get on to me for you saying it...
I'll tell you later.
It didn't even come out of my mouth, but I get the talking to.
No, because I like the fact that your mom still likes me. And I really don't want this to change that.
Okay.
So I guess, okay, so we've got about 10 minutes. Shall we explain kind of what we're going to do going forward? Mm-hmm. So obviously it was a lot. Sorry. My nose is running because I laughed so hard. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
So going forward, basically with schedules and how long it took us to be able to get together this time.
Right.
We're not shutting things down. Mm-hmm. We're dismantling for the time being. We're going to leave everything up. And we're just going to take things kind of as they go. We don't want to commit to anything because it seems like when we commit to something, things always change.
Right.
And it's really hard with school's back in session now. I'm still working the 2 jobs. our schedules have flipped where it's more difficult. We're getting ready to go into peak season, which means I'm going to be out later delivering. You're going to be in the office later. It's just...
We're going to need the time off to be off.
Right. We're going to have to focus on what pays our bills, basically, is what it boils down to.
Right.
However, if something super exciting happens, or, we come up with a really good topic that we want to talk about, or...
I plan on going and exploring more, too.
Yeah.
Taking the time to actually go out and...
we can, take a couple of your trips and combine them into one, and we'll shoot out an episode. But we're not going to be... Not that we've been consistent over the summer, but we're not going to be as consistent as we were.
Right.
So it's not a shutdown. It's a sporadic hiatus.
Right. Yeah.
Kind of.
Who knows? We might get to the point where our schedules kind of line up more, and then
and then we can turn around and put out more content than just one every 3 months.
Yeah. I'm also looking into making it better at the same time.
Yeah.
Like having something like maybe we can do it from the couch.
Right.
And
and April and I are very close to being able to buy a house. So we'll there will be that move. And then we'll have a better setup, because I'll set that, organize things with a better idea of what to do.
Right.
So I mean, we're looking at that, and that was April taking out the dogs. So we're looking at that. Like I said, it's not a goodbye. It's not a shutdown. It's just
we'll see you.
A sporadic hiatus of keep posted, because
this isn't goodbye. It's just we'll see you later.
Yeah. But on the upside, so what we're also going to do is we're going to just take the time to be people, just be friends.
Right.
Instead of coworkers. And then, we're going to take, because let's face it, my wife likes the fact that I'm around. I don't know why.
Surprise.
I don't know why.
I don't get it either.
I know. But as much as I love spending time with Abby, that's also an hour to an hour and a half that I'm not with my family.
Right.
So Abby's actually going to, again, not committed, but come over on a weekly basis-ish, and we're going to try new recipes, which they're going to have me cook sometimes, and let's just say, if you're praying people, you might want to pray Actually,
for them.
no, that wasn't even it. She wants you to find a recipe.
Oh.
And then she will cook it.
Oh.
But she wants you to pick the recipe.
Okay, that makes sense now, because I made fajitas for you guys once,
and it was delicious.
Turned out really good.
It was delicious.
They're not fajitas. They're called fajitas. That's just how I make it, fajitas.
Yeah, with guacamole. And
all the fixins.
Yeah.
Anyways, but yeah, but it makes more sense now.
Yeah, no, she wants you to pick out
Okay.
So, but that's what we're gonna do, and then if we turn around and we feel frisky, we no, I did it that way on purpose. I did it that way on purpose.
Back up to
and we want to come in and do 30 minutes of a
chat about food. I guess.
Yeah, a chat about food or something like that. Then we'll be like, hey, this recipe was bomb, and we'll put the link to the recipe in the because then we have more content to actually nail down,
right? Instead
of just random talking that nobody can relate to, really. Or maybe you can. I don't know. I'm not judging you.
I am. This is the Christian part of me.
It's
like a requirement. I have to meet my quota every week of judgments.
Oh my God, I can't believe you said that. No.
I hope everybody knows that was a joke. It's not real.
You are the least judgy person I've ever met in my life. And the fact that you said that, it got me. It got me hard.
I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. That was funny. But
Oh,
that's
man.
not real life. That's not real. That's not truth. That's
No,
not
no.
truth. Not truth at all.
If Abby was judgmental at all, this would have never happened.
Why the heck do I judge somebody else for something?
Oh, man. So, but anyway, we're going to try to nail down more specific topics. And in doing that, sometimes that takes longer. And neither one of us have just a great amount of time on our hands to be able to devote to that right now.
Right.
So.
I mean, holidays are coming up too.
Yeah, holidays are coming up, and it's getting to the more busy time of year for us.
Yeah.
With I'm not even going to say career path, because I'm not doing this until I'm 70. With the current commitments that our job has going forward, it's about ready to get crazy.
Right. Yeah.
So, but we will jump in. I can guarantee this. We will jump in before the holidays. We will wish you guys holidays, and then we'll probably disappear for a little while.
Right.
Just because food.
Clearly, I like food. Clearly.
I mean, we crop out a lot of
nonsense
of our body types, and we do that on purpose because food. The Beatles were wrong. It's not love that makes the world go round.
It's food.
It's food.
Right. Which I'm going vegan, so we've discussed it. I wouldn't survive a day. I wouldn't.
I would survive one day.
Don't get me wrong. I like my greens.
Yeah, that's why I would survive one day. I'd be like, yeah, salad for
I can
sure.
eat a salad every day.
But then I think I can't have egg on my salad.
Which is sad because I have eggs every morning for breakfast.
And I wouldn't be able to have bacon bits on my salad.
I wouldn't miss that.
And depending on the ranch or the dressing.
That's true. Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, maybe I wouldn't survive one day.
True.
So, yeah, good for you, vegans.
Mm-hmm.
Pescatarians, same thing, but you guys eat fish. It sounded like a religion.
It did. I was like, wait, you mean Presbyterians?
No. Pescatarians. Pescatarians.
They don't eat fish?
No, they eat
only fish.
Only fish. That's the only type of meat that they eat, and that's because of the minerals and the.
Well, fish is healthy for you.
Yeah, that's why. That's where they get like their nutrients and stuff instead of having to take supplements.
Fish is healthy.
There's a few celebrities out there that are pescatarians.
Well, congratulations.
Yeah, good for you guys.
I know people who are paleo.
Paleontologists?
Yeah, they hunt for dinosaurs. I don't know what that is.
I'm pretty sure lizards are slightly like dinosaurs, but there's not much meat there, so.
Paleo. Somebody does paleo. Anyways.
I don't know what that is.
And they all have keto.
Keto is nothing, guys. Just
a lot of people say don't do that.
So literally at Mazio's, if somebody called up and was like, okay, I don't want that cauliflower crust, I need to change that to keto. You know what that means? No bread. You literally ordered a crustless pizza. You want keto, it's crustless. That's what it is.
Sounds boring. I like the cauliflower crust though. I like cauliflower.
But you can have that on keto. Because it's a bread.
That's why I'm out then.
So
sorry.
Yep, like our bread. Like our pastas.
Pasta. Oh.
I
like the pasta.
So yeah, that's what's up.
That's what's up.
That's what's coming. That's what's not coming. That's what's
in the works.
To be expected. To be expected.
So no one's expecting us to do anything now because they're like.
No, but if you subscribe, here's the thing though. If you subscribe to us, you'll get the notification when we do pop up something.
Yeah.
There won't be many notifications.
Mm-hmm.
But you never know because jobs could change, hours could change because they're opening up new stations and we're looking at possibly different hours.
Different hours, yeah.
So you never know. I'm just saying that right now, the holidays and things like that, we're
family time.
Family and just
us time.
Focusing on what's going to be better in the long run. Content for you instead of just random jabber. And then, I mean, don't get me wrong, random jabber is awesome because hello. But
we live off of it.
Also, my wife likes to talk to Abby.
I don't get it either. People like to talk to me.
My wife is just a weirdo. She stayed with me for 10 years. She likes talking to you. She likes having me around. You'd think that
she's a very loyal person then.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of that loyal person, we've been in here about an hour and a half setting up things and whatever. She's probably going to be sending the daughter in soon.
Yeah, the door's boom.
So, for now, you guys be safe. Be happy. Redbeard, I'm not telling you how to live your life. I'm telling you what you should do. Yes, make smart choices. And if you can't make smart choices, then find an adultier adult.
Which is not me.
So don't ask either one of us. Mm-hmm. Apparently, you can ask my wife.
There,
you can email us if you need some help. It will come straight to my phone. I will screenshot it. Mm-hmm. I will send it to my wife, and I will get back to you with her answer because she's an adultier adult than either one of us.
And I may pop up on not Netflix. Instagram with just randoms, so with the random adventures that I'm going to go on, and
Abby can keep the Instagram going. I'm
just going to
not a part of that, so
I don't know why, but
because I suck at that. I have an Instagram. I don't do anything on it. Literally don't do anything on it.
I'm going to go answer all those emails that I forgot to answer. I'm going to go text people that I don't text back. I'm going to call people that I don't call back, and that's a lie. I'm going to do better. Yeah.
You know what she is going to do? She's going to send that email to Catherine and Allie.
Yes, probably of myself. Because they need to know.
I mean, we've kept them hanging.
I kept them hanging for over a month,
So, but you guys, like I said, love one another. Don't be judgmental like Abby was.
Good luck, Godspeed, have fun.
Bye. I can't. I'm sorry, I can't with the good... Guys, seriously, be safe. Bye.